So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to this Friday the 3rd of June's edition of Harmonize, 2Energize. My name is Terry Matthews. I represent Mary Burmeister Jin Shin Jyutsu Institute, who are the authentic source of teaching Jin Shin Jyutsu throughout the world. Welcome, everybody. I hope you've had a good week so far and you're doing well. And a particular warm welcome to those of you that are completely new to the art of Jin Shin Jyutsu, if you are. Jin Shin Jyutsu is an art of harmonizing life energy as it travels congruently or not through energy pathways in your body. We can help balance and harmonize this energy by placing our hands on what we call safety energy locks, and there are 26 of them left and right of our spines, 3 of which are in our arms and hands. And when these energy locks are balanced and harmonized, different energies which color our whole energetic field can allow us to flourish, to live and become representations of our true self, if that makes sense. So anyway, I hope everybody is ready to relax, enjoy, and practice how we can harmonize different safety energy locks. And today, we're going to be particularly looking at safety energy lock 25. Before we do, I'd like us all just to sit up as straight as we can. If you need a cushion to support your back, by all means, place one there. And check in with how you're feeling right now. Maybe you need to move your head and neck a little bit and your shoulders. Release any unnecessary tension. When we practice Jin Shin Jyutsu, either on ourselves or with others, a major key is how relaxed we are to allow what we call the jumper cable or universal energy to travel through our hands and to whoever we are working with, or whoever we're connecting with. And today we're connecting with each other. So let's make that connection the most harmonious we can by exhaling, dropping our shoulders, and allowing energy to move as it does from the back of our heads, safety energy lock 4, over our heads, down the front of our body to safety energy lock 15, which is in the hip line, to our big toes. And then as we inhale from our big toes through our hip line, 15, and safety energy lock 2, which is opposite 15, but at the back, all the way back up to safety energy lock 4. And this is a continuous spiral of energy. So let's relax into that. Drop your shoulders. And imagine, if you will, you're maybe in an elevator, and as your shoulders drop, you're sinking deeper and deeper into a more relaxed state of being. Your breath is carrying light energy, universal light energy from all around you, 360 degrees, left and right, up and down, through these safety energy locks to help us harmonize. So let's just do that. And as we allow ourselves to relax into this moment, let's consider that we're connecting to one another in a field of universal energy, which is supporting and holding everything and everyone, even though we may not always feel it or even see it, it's there. We live and breathe and have our being in this universal field. And we're all connected to it as well as we're connected to each other. And to help us get that sense of connection, we maybe want to just place our hands in the hug position with our fingers pointing left and right, relaxing us even more and opening our chest area, our bust line, to open our hearts. Or we could hold our upper arms, exposing our heart center that way, or just here in our elbow joint, exposing our heart that way. And just see if you can feel the connection between your energy field and the energy of everybody else around you who are actually in this presentation today. And see what you're feeling in your heart. Maybe you could imagine a candle in the center of your chest, what we call the heart center or heart chakra, which is glowing and at the same time expanding as it connects to everybody else in this Zoom room. See if you can feel that. Because really and truly, we're all assisting one another to build a field of harmony. And when we connect in this way from our heart, we are reflecting the art of Jin Shin Jyutsu at the level of the heart's ability to express compassion. Compassion for ourselves and compassion for others. And Jin Shin Jyutsu is often described as an art of compassion. So just gently allow your heart to open, expand. And if that image of a candle helps you, you can see or imagine the light of the candle glowing even brighter, representing the universal light energy connecting all of us. There is no comparing or competing. If you're not feeling anything, a connection of any kind, just exhale. Just let go. Let go of any resistances, any thoughts of lack. And just allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into this energy field. No worries, fears, no attitudes about it. Just allow wherever you are now to connect to wherever everybody else is. Just simply being where you are and who you are. Allowing those shoulders to sink deeper and deeper. And maybe a smile emerges. And when we smile, it allows more light to enter our being, to enter our energy field, and to shine and radiate more harmony. Generally, we feel better when we smile, yes? Generally. So good. And you can remain like this to begin with, or however you want to relax now, as I start the discussion of Safety Energy Lock 25. And we'll have a look at a slide so you can see a little bit more. There it is, safety energy lock number 25. Positioned as it is on your sit bones. Safety energy locks are the same size or width dimension of the palm of your uniquely individual hands. And Mary talked about safety energy lock 25 coming into the universe, meaning quietly regenerate. We can recharge our rundown energy battery, harmonize our chaotic mind. Just quietly sit on our hands, and in a few minutes, more or less, one can feel the tension and stress beginning to melt away. And then Mary gives alternative practices to activate safety energy lock 25, holding left or right middle finger, and then finally holding safety energy lock 25 with safety energy lock 3, which is held very close to thoracic vertebrae number 3 on the spine. So that's where it is. And before we actually do our practice, I'd like to reflect on what some of our instructors experienced when they activated safety energy lock 25. Lynn Pfluger, who was once one of our instructors, quietly rejuvenate. What a wonderful image to nourish mind, body, and spirit, like a quiet brook in a verdant forest. Big sky, puffy clouds, clean, pure air, strong trees, and sounds of nature. Thoreau said that walking in nature with its beauty, noises, and aromas will strengthen the body. Sitting on my hands feels like someone is in the kitchen making soup. Numerologically, the word soup is 8, magic, strength, and rhythm. When Mary Burmeister was a student with Jerome Marai, one of the things she studied was words, their connotations, sound, meaning, and mathematical significance. The word rejuvenate, regenerate, vibrates with the number 4, our weaving princess dispensing energy to each side of the body. Quietly is an adverb with the value of 1, our prime mover. When 25 clears, 23 will open. 23 is our controller of human destiny. Logic then follows that sitting on my hands will lead me to my true destiny, as opposed to running around trying to be, depleting my spleen in the process. Something to consider, reflect on. Wayne Hackett. Her eyes twinkling in delight, Mary Burmeister is fond of saying, or was fond of saying, I am the laziest person I know. All I do is sit on my hands. Hearing Mary repeat this enigmatic statement for more than 20 years has deepened my desire for a closer, more personal experience of safety energy lock 25. A mysterious being whose message is be still and know. Safety energy lock 25 speaks of the natural state of effortless reality. 25 is B. 2 equals B, 5 equals E. Together they become 7, reminding us that in being we are victorious as perfect creations. So from 4 to 7 has many connotations to safety energy lock 25. And you could also remind yourself that as you inhale, the energy going from number 7 goes up through 25 as well as 2 before it reaches 4. So the practices that we do for Safety Energy Light 5 are in the rhythm of 9 exhalation inhalations. 9 represents end of a cycle, beginning of a new. So we'll do 4 practices. We'll begin sitting on our 25s. Then we'll move to holding our middle finger, left or right. And then finally to holding our 3 with Safety Energy Lock 25 on our and our tush here, on our sit bones, here on our 3 and our other hand on our sit bones. And then we'll end with connecting to our hearts with the hug. So let us begin. Placing your hands, palms up or palms down. I would say palms up is more comfortable. And if you can mute yourself, everyone, that'd be wonderful. And let's just sit on our sit bones. And as we do, keep our back straight. Exhale, close your eyes, drop your shoulders, and allow the energy to move down the front of your body, all the way to your 7s, your big toes to the earth. And then as we inhale, the energy spirals back up through that sit bone 25, all the way back up to our heads. We'll do this 9 times. Let us begin. Exhale. And as we're exhaling, we're letting go of dirt, dust, and greasy grime. We're allowing all the things that we don't need to release in order to build something new. We're bringing heaven the head, to earth the feet. And then the cosmic purified energy of the earth and all around us comes in as we inhale up the back to further purify us. The fires of purification. 8 more times, here we go. And no particular method of breathing, i.e. in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just what comes naturally to you. And as we're letting go, we're opening up our energy pathways within this field of universal energy. And inhaling, purifying. And sooner or later, we may feel a pulse at either one or both of our Safety Energy Lock 25s. This allows us, or this communicates to us that these Safety Energy Locks are activating, they are open, they are receiving energy, they are transferring energy, they are moving energy. Our individual pulsation then expands, connecting to all the pulsations of everybody else in the Zoom room, within the energy field that we are within and that we are developing for ourselves today. Marinating within each other and without. And as we reach the 9th exhalation, inhalation, just slip into what I like to call a neutral zone, representing 9th depth, which is emptiness, space, a vacuum state. Or some might say, Tao, the creator. And just observe. Observe what you're feeling, maybe where you're feeling, how you're feeling. No particular attachment, just an observation. Noticing maybe areas in the body that have become activated or not. Maybe noticing whether there's pulses connecting safety engine lock 25s left and right of the spine on your sit bone. Now we'll go to the second practice, which is holding left or right middle finger, and just do a little bit of research here, just examine the different segments of the finger. Sometimes one is tighter than the other, particularly the sides, which mirror the organ function energies related to that finger, which in this case are liver and gallbladder. And then when you've decided which one to hold, you can grab it with the other hand completely, or you can just focus on a segment. Place onto your middle 15, which is the pubic bone area. Sit up straight. Exhale, drop shoulders. And just release the dust, greasy grind, connecting through the 15 to the 7, to the earth beneath. And receiving a breath. We don't take a breath, we receive a breath. And golden light. Maybe it's a different color, but it's light. Feeding and nurturing and purifying every cell in our body as it moves up either side of our spine. 8 more times. Gently but consciously exhaling, and gently but naturally inhaling. No rush, just simply be in the field you are, connecting to safety engine 25, quietly regenerating. And as you come to that ninth exhalation, inhalation again, slip into the neutral zone and be the observer. How are you being? Where are you being? Just notice. Safety engine look 25 is in fifth depth, governed by heart and small intestine. So maybe you're feeling an expansion of your heart or a release through your small intestine area, through the energy pathways. Okay, the third practice, we're placing either our right hand or our left hand over safety energy lock number 3, which is just a fraction, maybe half an inch away from the third thoracic vertebrae over your shoulder. And then the other hand, left or right, on safety engine lock 25 on the sit bone. So choose which one you feel most comfortable with and make that connection between 25 and 3. 3, as you know, is a booster activator for our immune system, connecting to our heart, the 25, to our bladder, 4th depth, fire and water, balancing and harmonizing the exhale with the inhale. Quietly regenerate. Here we go. 9 times. Exhale. As we let go more and more, we're allowing ourselves to receive more and more cosmic, all-embracing universal light, allowing us to expand our consciousness, quietly regenerate. Feel the release and receive the expansion. And then on the 9th exhalation, inhalation, as it completes, Just again, be the witness, observe how you feel. "27 exhalation inhalations later, I would think you're a different person than when you began." Our last practice will be the hug, holding the 26 soft energy lock on the edge of the shoulder blade here, with the thumbs underneath the shoulder girdle, soft energy lock 22. 26 is again in 5th depth, 22 is in 3rd depth. If this is uncomfortable, take one hand away and place it on the 15 area in the groin, or the high one. And again, drop shoulders, exhale. This pose should actually help you drop your shoulders and exhale. It's opening up the thoracic cavity. And again, release. Releasing on the exhale, from head to toe, skin to bone, and expanding on the inhale as the cosmic purified energy from all around you, from the earth, from heaven, 360 degrees, allows you to grow and expand. And here we are in the bust line area, the area of the heart and lungs, sometimes described as our connection with our roots or our soul. So maybe we feel our heart expanding. Just simply be with whatever you're experiencing. When we hug ourselves like this, at one level, we're reminding ourselves of our inner connections with all our cells, organs, and energy pathways. Feeling that field. And as we do, it's not about contraction. It's about recognizing we're part of a greater whole. Because in a sense, the skin is an invisible barrier. We're all connected to one another. All our organs, cells, and energy pathways. We're all part of that oneness. And in these practices, as we activate our individual energy locks, together, we're expanding the energy field that we're all within together. And we're helping each other. This is partly the principle of the 100th monkey, or where one or more are gathered, the energy expands exponentially. And it helps us in our journey of letting go and purifying. So as we reach the 9th exhalation here, just sit in this energy field of quietly regeneration with that focus on safety energy lock 25. And you can either remain like this and with your fingers either side as they are, see if you can feel connection with the circle of light emanating from within and without everybody else in the Zoom room. Or, if it's easier for you, you might want to place your hands in front like this and feel the connection with everyone via your fingers. From your little finger, which represents 5th depth, all the way around the circle. Back to here, your thumbs, 1st depth. The earth, the ground, the sunlight, the spleen, the activator, the principle where safety energy lock 1 is prime mover, safety energy lock 4 is 1st depth. Allowing that sunlight into our solar plexus and into our hands, which is the jumper cable. So if this feels comfortable, make this connection. Maybe lower the thumbs so that your heart can expand. Center of the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet are the source of energy for all the cells in the body. Actually represents safety energy lock 26, all complete. So we've harmonized through 4 sets of 9 breaths. And now we're sharing together, connecting together that light, that circle of light within us and without us. And if any of you noticed at any time during your practice an area of your body that maybe was uncomfortable, allow this group energy to circulate there. Just gently put your attention there. Allow the group jumper cable to begin to harmonize, whatever that may be. Quietly regenerating and harmonizing. In Jin Shin Jyutsu, of course, we place our hands on a person in different positions in different directions. What we're doing now is a form of remote jumper cabling. And seeing this jumper cable energy really can penetrate anything. It's that powerful. Time and distance really don't matter. The field is all expansive, all connecting, all harmonizing, if we let it. Maybe you're beginning now to feel a sense of even greater expansion in your heart. Because as we share the energy, our compassion may grow. Our sense of connection with all beings, not just humans, animals, plants, vegetables, minerals, you name it, everything. All universes beyond our planet, beyond our solar system, the universal field of the ninth depth, the space between everything, the vacuum state, creator, the Tao. Maybe now you're not aware of your body anymore in the same way you were. Because now you're melding and blending that energy field much more harmoniously. And you're almost maybe feeling you're invisible. Maybe your thoughts have calmed down. Maybe you can hear yourself resonating with positive, uplifting words, which can manifest as positive, uplifting deeds. In Jin Shin Jyutsu, bust line, waistline, hip line. We bring heaven to earth. We're not comparing, we're not competing. We're being part of the collective harmony. We're radiating to one another and receiving from one another. That is the truth of Jin Shin Jyutsu. As we give, so we receive. Especially if our mind is out of the way and we allow the universal energy to do what it always loves to do. It loves to show us the harmony. So wonderful. How did that feel? Anyone would like to join the conversation, you can unmute yourself. Or if you just feel.
Thank you, Terry. It was wonderful. This is Connie.
Hi, hey, Connie. Welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Yona. I cried the whole time this practice. And this is the first time I really felt my hands when we just did this last thing, really kind of the energy. So I felt my hands were tingling and it got more and more and more intense. And yeah, so it's quite profound. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. So the journey continues. But I believe, or I experience, the more we practice allowing energy to expand through us, the greater chance we have of creating a universal harmony without us. And our intentions transform to seek only that which brings harmony amidst what is often perceived as chaos. And a key is the ability to let go, to surrender to that what is, not to judge, just to allow. And as we witness, our heart can expand our wisdom, and we begin to connect to the universal wisdom, which knows no bounds, simply is the love energy, actually. With our fingers, we can say, all you need is love. So, if any of those practices are helping you, or did you feel particularly helped you, you can practice them anytime, anywhere, seated, laying down, standing. And you can do more than 36 exhalation inhalations. Cycles of 9 can go upwards. Find your unique rhythm, that which brings you into your unique sense of being, expands you. In other words, don't square your head. Just allow your heart to guide you intuitively, and then you will naturally know what to do. So before I bid you all a fond farewell, let's just have a quick look what's happening in the world of Jin Shin Jyutsu. And here we are on the website. And coming up this Saturday, we have a webinar, The Microcosm, the Sanctuary of the Body, Saturday, June the 4th at 2 p.m. New York time with Jill Pasquinelli. All the information is there on the homepage of the website. All the relationships that we're exploring, and you can register today. And if you want to use PayPal, you can click there. You'll get a 3-month replay. I will be your host. Starting also on Saturday, actually being streamed as well as being live, Fascination with Fascia, a journey within our cellular matrix, June the 4th, 2022, with Anita Willoughby, starting at 9 a.m. Here's all the information. You can get some massage CEUs if you need them. Your organizer is Melissa. There is your fee. You can register today. Coming up June the 10th, online special topic class, 12 organ flows with Sarah Harper. Prerequisites, at least 1 5-day class. Here's all the information, dates and times. Your organizers register today here. Then June the 24th, we have the study groups with Sarah, Maria, and Jill. Blood essence and hormonal chemical messengers. There's all your information. There's your organizer, registered today there. And if you've missed any classes, you can click on any of these links and you can get replays for up to 3 months. All right, well, that's it from me for today. Thank you once more, everybody. I'll stop the recording now.